It's Earl Skakel live with your host, Earl Skakel. Tonight's guest, your mother.
Stuga.
Some guy reporting live from Skid Row. Earl Skakel is filmed before a live Earlverse audience. Earl Skakel is filmed before a non-live Lois.
What the fuck?
While in filming, all hecklers and trolls will be removed, violated, defrocked, expunged, and otherwise harmed and made an example of. It's Earl Skakel live, and now here's your host, Earl Skakel.
Fuck yeah. Skakel is in the house. What's up, what's up, what's up? Sorry, my hair's looking a little wonky right now, but a little Kramer-esque. But you know what? I'm glad that I still have hair to be Kramer-esque, to be honest with you. And tonight's music is brought to you by the new album out on all streaming services, Earl Skakel and Buddhist Priest in the building. Very Michael Mann. This might be a good time to look at Skid Row. The Michael Mann filter. Fuck yeah. We are creatures of the night. Yeah, yesterday was Buck Wild. Fuck yeah. First stream of the week. Let's make it a good one, people. Yes, it is sad. That's why I show it. A lot of people think I'm showing it to make fun of them. I'm actually not. This is my real city, not Baywatch. Shit. Now that's Kensington. This is Los Angeles, California, baby. Well, there's many rich areas of Los Angeles, so I mean, this is about 15 miles away from me. Oh, good. I'm glad you, let's get another tune in there. Idaho. I have a friend of mine. I won't say his name. No need to blow him up, but he was a very successful actor in the 80s, and he just moved to Idaho. He couldn't find gigs anymore. Yeah. We'll turn that down a little bit. Fuck yeah. What up, ACDC? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say the guy's name, but let's just say he was in a very successful TV show and a working actor. He was in a lot of films in the late 70s, early 80s, and literally after his TV show was canceled, 5 years on the air, he couldn't get work. There was actually a hockey player from the Kings, Matt Johnson. He was a tough guy. He was homeless and living in San Diego. Living in Santa Monica. Yeah, you got that right. The Fent tent is operational, I believe. I mean, I don't want to say the guy's name. I don't want to blow the guy up. But, it was one of the more successful television shows. I hate doing this to you guys. And the guy was in every episode. Pretty big part. Not the main guy, but a recurring character, I would say. Actually, a series regular. And, he lives in Idaho now. Basically quit the business, but makes his living going to, like, autograph signings and shit like that. Conventions. I mean, he probably makes high 5 figures to low 6 figures. Gene Lomax, if you give me the guy's first initial and last initial, I'll tell you if you're right. And I'm not doing it to fuck with you guys. I don't know. Well, I mean, if you have a business near Skid Row, you're probably not. I mean, like the 7-Elevens, there's the shit that gets stolen all the time. So, like, if you own a business, do you really want it to be around Skid Row? I can assure you they're not camping out for Pokemon cards. Earl Skakel Live. It's 12:34 in Los Angeles, California time. Bumbleclot in the house. What up, everyone? Yeah, I got something you can plug. Hey-o! What up, DJ Electrify? We're just doing a late night stream. Whoa, I couldn't sleep. And I hope you guys are all doing well. I had the pleasure of meeting DJ Electra at the Comedy Store, and she's awesome, so support her channel. That's what I really want my channel to be. I mean, there's homeless in Seattle. I have insomnia really bad, but I sleep in the daytime, so I don't know if it's just insomnia or I just frankly have the opposite sleep schedule of most. Barstow, Bakersfield. This is Los Angeles, California, John Paul. Frenchie John Paul, what's up? Unfortunately, you guys are going to have to look at my face for a second while I spin you guys another tune. This is all off the album Buddhist Priest Made. It's a bop. Fuck yeah. I mean, I went to a Target the other day. Where's it? Jefferson and like Sepulveda? Is that possible? And that's kind of a Newport neighborhood, but it was awesome. Everything was open. You wanted a toothbrush, you could go get it. The CVS by me on La Cienega and Beverly, everything's locked up. You can't get anything unless you have to buzz for an employee. I mean, that's why Rite Aid basically went out of business, to be honest with you. At least in California. I used to go to the Rite Aid on Fairfax and Sunset. Every time I was in there, people were stealing. Like, they literally come in there with bags and just walk right out. Yeah, I mean, I think most 99-cent stores went out of business by May in Los Angeles. I know. But I get it. I mean, the stores are in a no-win situation. I was at the Rite Aid on Fairfax and Sunset once, and I'm probably buying, I don't know, $50 worth of energy drinks and protein bars and all that stuff. So I'm paying for it. And this homeless Mexican dude just walks out with like, I don't know, 10 to 12 Modelo's. He just was carrying them. And I said to the guy behind the counter, "You want me to chase him? Because I'm paying for my shit." He's like, "No, I'll get in trouble." I'm like, "How do you get in trouble if I'm the one chasing him?" He's like, "Well, if you hurt him or he hurts you, Rite Aid gets sued and then I lose my job." So, you know. And I paid for my drinks and protein bars and I left. But I literally said to the guy, "You mean before I give you my credit card, if I were to walk out, you wouldn't stop me?" And he's like, "No." And now you have a large Rite Aid on Fairfax and Sunset completely vacant. So it's unfortunate, but bye-bye Rite Aid. Earl Skakel live in the house, Monday morning, 12:39. Yeah, the guy basically, well, he didn't say basically. He said, "Yeah, I'm not going to stop you." And it's just unfortunate, you know. Um, I pay my taxes. I, it's like, why do I pay? I guess because I'm a good person. Fuck yeah. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. That's how my channel survives. I love you all. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I guess you could say this is urban camping. Yeah, I try not to imagine what the smell in those tents is like. We respect all people's opinions in here. Now, at some point, we'll watch my stand-up comedy clip. Yes, we are in Skid Row, downtown Los Angeles, California. No, this is not from my apartment. I've piped into this camera. I'm in a bunker. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, they're the cops. See how fast the cops fucking, they're like, fuck this, let's get out of here. Look at the cops just drive by. All good. I'm just a family-friendly streamer. Fuck yeah. Yes, listen to DJ Electra. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. Yes, we are just watching Skid Row for no reason. Fuck yeah. If you don't like my stream, you don't have to stay in it. That's all. Well, I tell you what, Matt. Before you leave, here's what I'm going to do for you. I don't want you to leave, Matt. Now, I didn't want to do this early. And I answered your question, dude. But I'm going to do this just for Matt. Matt has told me that he does not like my content. So, Matt, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to show you a clip of my stand-up comedy. And if you think I'm funny, maybe throw me a like and subscription. No, hold on. Let's not yell at Matt yet. Matt, this is for you. You have spoken, and I have listened. Matt, this is 9 minutes of my stand-up comedy. If you don't think I'm funny, then you could leave the stream with no regrets. And I will wish you nothing but success in life. Now, if you do think I'm funny, on your own computer, so I can get the views, like right now I'm not going to getting a view from this, just my view. Here is the video, a hot set at the Comedy Store. That's not me, that's the host. Here we go. Well, Matt, here we go, baby. You can tune out at any time, baby doll. I feel like the guy who goes on last in a gangbang movie right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I'm in the movie. I just wish I went on earlier. I mean, this show's been going on so long. Who booked it? Tony Khan? It's for one corner of the room, so it's great to hear the hum of the air conditioning units. You got an Austin 316? Yeah. I was at Hulk Hogan's funeral. I was invited to Hulk Hogan's funeral, and I thought that Hulk Hogan's family missed out on a tremendous opportunity for one last angle. And that's when they were lowering Hulk Hogan's body into the ground. If all the lights went out.
And then the Undertaker's music hit. The marks in the back over there got it. Hulk Hogan had a sex tape. That's fucking nuts. Ironically, it was just like his in-ring wrestling. 2 moves and a shitty finish. That's not the worst joke that's been told on that stage tonight. Trust me, I'll get in the room. And when he came, called the girl brother. You know, I'm going to do a joke right now that might lose the room. But in some ways, you can't lose a room you never had in the first place. You guys think Jared from Subway was set up by Quiznos? Someone yelled out once, "Hey, that's too soon." And I don't think any joke is too soon. I was doing 9/11 jokes.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're going to wait until the crowd gets back. And I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. But, you know, such is life in the world of the Earl world. Sometimes we get bad Wi-Fi. So, but thank you guys for putting up with the patience. And what happened was, unfortunately, Wi-Fi. Well, thank you, Matt Thomas. I appreciate your feedback. You don't seem to be a fan of mine, Matt, but you know what? I'll play the whole set. Fuck it.
Does anyone have a gun in here right now? I've lived a good life. Stone Cold gets it. I know you're a Mark. You probably thought Kane and The Undertaker were real brothers. I did. I had no idea. I thought Kamala was from Uganda. Who knew? Guys from Philadelphia. Who gives a fuck? Saw a bumper sticker out there that said, "What country would Jesus bomb?" I mean, I'm gonna guess Israel. We put them up there. Another Stone Cold shirt. Happy 316 Day. Means nothing to anyone in this room other than 2 guys right here. I knew this would be a weird show tonight because, by the way, I was bald when this show started. Holy fuck. I think there's a trios match happening after this. By the way, God came to me 25 years ago. He said, "Earl, you're very funny. You should be a comic." I said to God, "How will I know when to quit?" God's coming to me right now. I'm on 5 TV shows right now. I don't need this shit. Jesus Christ. Last thing I want to do is get a wrestling fan mouth to mouth. I was on an AEW show last night, and man, let me tell you, I've never felt so attractive in my life. The second best looking guy in the room, and third best looking girl in the crowd. I got kicked out of WrestleMania a few years ago. Now you might think, how the hell do you get kicked out of WrestleMania? Well, I was performing one night here, and it was packed, just like it was now, and go back, WWE executive comes to me and says, "Hey, you're really funny, I like the jokes. You want to go to WrestleMania tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "How many tickets do you want?" I'm like, "This one." He's like, "You don't have any friends?" I'm like, "I got a lot of friends, but sorry, you know, they're not into wrestling like I am." So he's like, "Dude, you're so funny, I'm going to set you up backstage passes, you know, you can meet all your favorite wrestlers." He's like, "Who's your favorite wrestler?" I'm like, "Oh, they all work for another company." So just, this corner gets it. So he sets me up, VIP. I walk in, oh, Mr. Skakel. Everyone's like, oh my God, you were so funny last night. And then I start to notice I'm sitting in a section that's all kids. Like all kids, like hundreds of kids, and they're a little slow. Finally, I got sat in the John Cena section. So I sit down, they put me in a handicap seat. I'm fucking loving it. A lot of leg room. I mean, WrestleMania is really amazing. You guys have been there. I know you guys will be in Vegas. And it's just, it's a spectacle. It's just like a pageantry. And, you know, the wrestlers come out and they have this black dude, almost 7'4", 400 pounds. I couldn't take my eyes off his dick. He was just like unbelievable. And then this kid starts tugging on my shoulder. Now, WrestleMania is a long fucking show. It's like 7 hours, both nights. This kid's tugging on my shirt like every fucking match. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will win? I'm like, where the fucking writers want, kid? I was asked to vacate my section. I only wanted to see one match, the last match was Cody Rhodes. Watching the parking lot. I mean, I'm a great guy. Like, I don't know why I have so much trouble in life. I was recently kicked off of Bumble, and you might think, well, how the hell do you get kicked off of Bumble? You know, that life comes more welcome than a Powerball ticket. How's the pizza? Can I give it a try? I'm Jewish, I'll eat it in the back. So a lot of people go, Earl, how do you get kicked off of Bumble? It's just like everyone's there to get laid. Well, I was there to get laid myself, so I didn't put a face picture, I didn't put a body picture. I got a great body for a guy in my mid-50s. I mean, I'm fucking no roids, no, you know, I don't look like Triple H, you know, with the fucking pecs falling off, and I'm the real fucking deal. So I decided I'm just gonna put my dick pic up as my profile picture. Well, guys, I just want to say, I've been up here for now about 7 minutes, something like that. And I want you guys to know, and I mean it from my heart, if I'm ever given 7, 8 minutes to live, I'm given a terminal disease and the doctor says you have 8 minutes to live, I want to come back here and do comedy to you guys. Not because I'm enjoying this. Because you guys have made this 10 minutes feel like 78 fucking years. Thank you guys very much.
Fuck yeah. So that's my stand-up comedy. And I hope you guys like that. You know, I mean, ultimately, that's why I stream. So you guys like me enough to go, hey, let's go see him live. Let's go see Earl Skakel live. And, you know, that's worked out a little bit to varying degrees. And I hope that you guys, you know, come to the Comedy Store or wherever I'm performing, to be frank. And we'll have a gay old time. And, you know, all it takes. See, that's the whole thing. So if you're ever in Los Angeles, California, let me know. I perform at the Comedy Store. Well, thank you, Matt. I knew I could win you over. Yes, DJ Electra has seen me live in the flesh. I am human. I'm not AI. This jawline is not AI. I'm the real deal. And a good time will be had by all. And, you know, if I'm ever on the road doing comedy, it's rare, but I do road gigs. If the money's right, baby, come see me. And we'll take a picture and all that good shit. Until then, hit the like and subscribe button. It's free. I'm probably the only streamer who doesn't grift for money for the whole hour. I'll be at the Comedy Store this Saturday night. Thank you very much. Couple meetings this week about potential employment, so who knows? You might see me on TV sooner than you think. Until then, enjoy the sounds. I am friends with Pauly Shore. I mean, we're not like best friends, but we are friends. Where do you live in the Midwest? I mean, I don't have any Midwest gigs planned at the moment, to be frank. Not because I don't want to play there, but I make the majority of my income, frankly, in the voiceover world, whether it be animation gigs, commercials. Buy your Georgia State Lottery scratchers now, void where prohibited. And what's called looping for films. So I do the road for stand-up comedy, but it has to pay really well to get me to leave Los Angeles. And I don't mean that in a cocky way at all. I just, you know, traveling is somewhat of a pain in the ass. So I do it, but it's got to be worth it. And, you know, so no gigs in Milwaukee anytime soon. I believe there's a very good comedy club in Milwaukee. I mean, a lot of big name comics do go to Milwaukee, so, you know, never say never. I love doing comedy on the road. I was just in Vegas, headlining the Punk Rock Theater. Not theater, Punk Rock Museum, which was an awesome Don't Tell comedy show. Do you have a girlfriend? Well, Bella Boo Kitty, I don't like to talk about my personal life on here, because if I said yes, I have a girlfriend, then the internet sleuths try and find out who she is, and then they try and contact her, so I cannot answer that question. Yes, DJ went with the great Ashley Cummins, and all had a good time. It was my first time meeting Ashley. So we took a picture together and set the Dabbleverse ablaze. It's sad I have to be like that, Bella Boo Kitty, but you know, there are some awesome people in this streaming world, but there's also some scary people. that try and get people's personal information. So I just prefer to not talk about my dating life on a live stream. Ashley is a very cool person. I enjoyed meeting her and DJ. I've never met, well, I've been on a stream with Mr. Kill Everything, but, well, you do live kind of far away from the Comedy Store. So, well, Polly's awesome. And for those of you who are fans of mine, you can also add me on Instagram. And that's very easy to do, because it's just my name. On Instagram. Is this a pub? Yes, the picture of me and Ashley is public. So on all social media, I am just my name. Now, for those of you who don't know how to spell my name, there it is. Instagram is my preferred method of contact. Yes, I posted my picture with Ashley, but I did not post my picture with DJ because, I didn't know she wants to be public. Some people just kind of like to lurk in the shadows, which I respect, and then other people like myself, Ashley, we like to, I guess, be more open. I mean, obviously, I'm a stand-up comic. Yeah, I mean, we'll do this one. This one's a little break from Skid Row. I know some of you knew my dog Lois. But thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's late night for most of us. So I enjoy your coming in. Yes, Lois is in heaven sleeping. No more coughing. Her back legs work perfectly. She got a full set of teeth. And she's running with Annie. I wish when I was on the cartoon The Jellies, I wish we went to Comic-Con. That could have been a big break for me. But, you always want more in the business. Here I am, the lead on an Adult Swim cartoon, and I still want more. That's just how it works. I'm sure she is, DJ. I mean, Bobby Heenan's great. My favorite wrestling manager of all time is Gary Hart, not Jimmy Hart, but Gary Hart. But you would have to be familiar with World Class Championship Wrestling to know who Gary Hart is. He didn't really have at WCW. I think he managed Abdullah the Butcher, but you know, I mean, there's Bobby Heenan, there's Lou Albano, there's Mr. Fuji, Prince Nana, but Prince Nana pretty much only manages Swerve Strickland, the Stokely Hathaway. Yeah, I'm a big Gary Hart fan. Oh yeah, look up Gary Hart, World Class Championship Wrestling, Gary Hart, Abdullah the Butcher, and Gary Hart, Killer Brooks. Well, I mean, listen, Frank, we can still talk about it. That's another conversation, though. Like, you know, I'm not an Anthony Cumia fan, but I still maintain that if John would have put forth a minimal effort, he could have won them over. And he certainly wasn't going to win all of them over, but he could have won the majority of them over. I've done a show with Sinbad. I mean, underage sex is my line in the sand. That's why I don't talk with many comics. Because I have a fucking soul, but... you know, the thing, Frank, with the arrest report was, it's an old joke. It's like a 12-year-old joke. And there's really, frankly, no payoff. You know, whether he read one page or the whole thing, which I think Ava said it was 10 to 12 pages. There's no big punchline at the end. So I think it was a major mistake to read it. But, you know, it's done, and, you know, there's certainly much blame to go around. I never once blamed John for everything, but he absolutely... Because Ava said something that I think was very interesting a couple weeks ago. She said it was very punk rock what John did. And I think it was the opposite of punk rock. To me, it would have been much more punk rock if John stayed on that stage for 30 minutes and just roasted the crowd like Henry Rollins style. You think Henry Rollins would have walked off stage? Fuck no. He would have stayed up there and tortured them. You can, though. You can win that over. Because messaging 13-year-olds had nothing to do with John's lack of effort. You know? And you gotta understand, Frank, I have no skin in the game. And look at what pops up on my YouTube screen. That's funny. Here we go. Like I said, I've done one show with John. It was at the Comedy Store as a tribute to Robert Schimmel. That's my only interaction ever with John. So I don't, like I said before, I don't like him. I don't dislike him. I really have no feelings toward him. And I'm sure he doesn't even know who I am. But there's so much blame to go around. You know. But I'm also looking at it from a stand-up comics perspective. You know, most of the people who support John are not looking at it from the glasses that I'm looking at it from. So John Candy was great. Chris Farley, I know his brother John Farley. I had one interaction with Chris Farley, and that was in Beverly Hills at the, if you remember this restaurant chain, Kookaroo, where sadly he was actually, you could tell he was trying to get in better shape. But it was too late. I mean, Chris Farley was so big, he had a Chicago Blackhawks jersey on of number 9, Bobby Hull, and you literally could not see the H and the L. And you know, he had a lot of enablers around him, much like Artie Lang. And, you know, sad stories. You know, what can you do? And I used to see Chris Farley at King games. He's a big hockey guy. But that's the problem with these guys, you know. I saw it with, you know, when I was on Roast Battle one night at the local show at the Comedy Store, and Artie Lang was up there, and he had all these losers handing him drugs, and it was really fucking sad. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to turn this into a health and fitness fucking stream, but, you know, like if you're 5 to 10 pounds overweight, it's not good for your heart. It's the extra energy and the effort just to walk. But, you know, Chris Farley was probably, when I saw him at Kookaroo, I'm going to guess he was 100 to 200 pounds overweight. That's crazy. Ralphie May, when he died, he was 594 pounds. Now, Ralphie wasn't the tallest guy, so I'm going to say Ralphie, a good weight for Ralphie would have been 200 pounds. So when you're fucking 300 pounds overweight, it's really not a shock that you died of a heart attack. And I loved Ralphie, for the record. So, you know, that's my health and fitness advice for the evening. Sorry, you guys have to look at my face one more time. I'll play another song off the album that Buddhist Priest and I have collaborated on. And let's see, 500, and I knew him. Here's the crazy thing. I knew him when he was bigger, if you can believe that. I knew Ralphie when he was bigger. How fucking nuts is that? You know? Well, you know, listen, there's a lot of funny guys who do quite well with the ladies. Not because they're good looking or whatever, because who doesn't like to laugh? You know? So even if you're not the best looking guy in the world, let me check it on Instagram right now. I did not watch it yet, to be honest with you, but I'll watch it right now. We'll do a world debut of Hail and Fumes. It's all right. Let's get to your video. And thank you for making the video. Sorry, I have a large inbox. Earl Skakel Live. Let me find your, oh, no wonder I couldn't find your DM. It's right there. We'll play it right after this song, baby. Well, it takes a lot of balls to be a comic, to be frank. You know, because you could be in a shitty band and you can turn around and blame the drummer. But if you're a shitty comic, ain't no one to blame but you. It's complete feast or famine. You get all the glory, but unfortunately, you also get all the blame. You know what I'm saying? You are definitely not a mod. What up? So I don't know why you would say that. And thank you for wasting my time replying. Well, I love stand-up. It's what I'm best at. And I also love doing voiceover work because it's very easy for me. But it's, it's a very competitive field. Thank you. If you like my voice, you can hear it at Amazon Prime, HBO Max, Adult Swim, and the Cartoon Network on Tyler the Creator's The Jellies. Well, I'd have to talk to you in person about that, DJ. It has to be, I'd have to hear your voice in a quiet room. I mean, listen, the world of animation, movies, commercials, needs a lot of different voices. Yeah, Jet Ski's very funny. Most people know her from Kill Tony, but she's a bright, young, rising comic. And be on the lookout for Jet Ski. Yeah, I mean, you just can't have all deep voice actors. You need a voice like mine to be the bad guy. A Darth Vader like bad guy. All right, here's a world debut of DJ Electrify. Now, some of the video or pictures are blurry, but that's not the DJ's fault. That's my fault.
Yeah. Pulled up late, parking lot already laughing. Yeah. Smoke in the air, you can feel the bad idea stacking. Yeah. Sticky floor guy at the bar keeps yapping. Yeah, I just want the smoke. I just want that cracker clapping. Earl Skakel live. Every line swings like a cheap shot dive. I'm doubled over, can't breathe. I was crying if I die here. I'm dying laughing. Earl Skakel live. Holding room on the edge of the night. Every wrong thing, some that feels right. If we're all messed up, at least we're laughing tonight.
That was the world debut of DJ Electro's Earl Skakel Live. Well, let's watch it one more time. It's only 58 seconds. I definitely have a decent skull, that's for sure.
Yeah. Pulled up late, parking lot already laughing. Yeah. Smoke in the air, you can feel the bad idea stacking. Yeah. Sticky floor guy at the bar keeps yapping.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I just want the smoke. I just want that cracker clapping. Earl Skakel live. Every line swings like a cheap shot dive. I'm doubled over, can't breathe. I was crying if I die here. I'm dying laughing. Earl Skakel live. Holding room on the edge of the night. Every wrong thing, some that feels right. If we're all messed up, at least we're laughing tonight.
Yes. This is the most important thing. It's not that hard. Like, follow, and subscribe at Earl Skakel, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X. And, get on the board. And thank you to DJ Electra for the video. Thank you to Buddhist Priest for the music. And you guys are all soldiers in the Earl Army. And, we're a small but mighty group. Just a small, humble YouTube streamer. I do have the best abs in stand-up comedy. I'm natural. So Carrot Top might have a better body, but Carrot Top is also ingesting whatever he ingests to look like that. I mean, let me put it this way. I have the best abs for a comic in their 50s. Thank you very much. DJ, can you send me a picture of this? Hit the like and subscribe and all the things so I could post it as a picture on Instagram, please. And of course, you will get full credit. And I will release this video tomorrow. That's the cool thing about this. I've got Buddhist priests making me music. I've got DJ Electra and my original photo guy, Andrew Stovekin, who did all the cover art for all the Inappropriate Earl episodes. I've got Kip Smith, who was making a lot of thumbnails for me in the early days of my streaming. I've got the great Hi-Fi Protege, who does all my clips and whatnot. So, I appreciate the love and support of my fans. And I hope that one day the love and support will pay off for all of us. There will be a comedy special sooner than later. I know I've been saying that for 2 years, but, the recording of the special in terms of performing the jokes, that's the easiest part. I just haven't been able to find the right venue, but we have shot 30 to 40 hours of usable material for the documentary. So be on the lookout for the documentary. The problem is, me, Ryan O'Neal, and Pistol Pete, who is an award-winning documentarian, we all worked on this project for free. No one's getting paid. And, Ryan's got to make money. He's got a family to support. Pete has a family to support. So not to bore you guys with the intricacies of that, but, it's hard to get things done on your own, but not impossible. Earl Skakel, over and out.